So I'm Matthew, and I also went to one thing, and as everyone has been saying, it was a really good experience. I've already been to an IHOP event before, so I already kind of knew what to expect, and it kind of like met everything that I was expecting. The worship was really engaging, really loud. So play your instruments loud and sound good. But yeah, it was really engaging. You could really tell that the people there were like really connecting with God, and the prayer room is just like something that you don't usually get to experience, so it's just a place that you can go. And also the prophecy room where people will tell you some cool things that might happen in your life, or are going to happen in your life. And so I didn't really get any tears like Leonard, or like have my sinuses clear, but I just really enjoyed the experience, and just being able to be there with everyone else. But I also have another story which happened yesterday actually. So, as you know, here in the upper room we have a prayer room every Friday night from 7:45 to 9:45. And so I came kind of late, like an hour late, and I came in, was like kind of tired, not really feeling anything, so I just sat down in the corner. And as everyone was like engaging in worship, I kind of like zoned out or something. Like I didn't really want to be there at the time. And so I just sat there for a while, and then as I was listening to the music and like kind of trying to immerse myself in it, I was like, you know what, I might as well just start like trying to connect a little more. And then at that time they kind of transitioned into the intercession prayer time. And so I was like, okay, I should pray too. And so I was sitting like crisscross applesauce. And then I kind of stretched out and then lied on the ground. I started praying about my leg actually. And so for those of you, or actually most of you don't, no one knows, or actually no, most people don't know. But my left leg was slightly shorter than the other. And because of that, my right hip was slightly higher because I have to like stand. So like if this is shorter, I have to like this hip kind of goes up. So basically my legs and my hips were kind of imbalanced. And so I was praying about that and asking God to kind of lengthen this leg and fix my hips. And so I was praying about it, and then all of a sudden Sabrina goes up to the mic and she's like, who here we're going to transition into a time of healing. And first she says, oh, who has a sore throat? And then we look around the room and Peggy has a sore throat. And then she's like, okay, well, who has a hip problem in their left hip? And I was like, oh, me. That's very interesting. And then she was also like, who has a lower back problem? And I was like, oh, me. Because of my hips. So she pulled me up, and then we prayed for it. Like, we prayed for me and Peggy. And so as I was in my prayer, and while Sabrina prayed for me, like, my hip here, it started feeling really weird. Like, I guess it felt like it was growing. It's just really unsettling, not unsettling, like uncomfortable feeling that usually isn't there. And so after she finished praying, I went to the bathroom there to like kind of check whether my hips were like balanced, and they ended up balanced. So it was really amazing for me for my leg to like kind of grow out. So yeah, that was my experience with God just yesterday.
Yeah. So he came back out and he's like, my leg grew out. Oh my gosh. So we checked and his legs were even. How many inches?
Yeah, so this, how many inches?
Yeah.
Like an inch.
13.